כשהתמונות האלו צולמו היא הייתה בסך הכל מושלת אלסקה. פוליטיקאית זוטרה ואלמונית שמשכה את תשומת ליבו של במה ישראלי.
So every day this is a ritual?
This is our ritual.
וזה מה שהעסיק אותה עד לפני 5 חודשים. אבל כעת כשסרה פיילין הפכה למועמדת לסגן, יש עוד צער ביד.
The video of the governor at home and at...
She's very focused. What I saw is a very determined person and yet very pleasant.
הרעיון של פרנק היה פשוט, לתעד נשים יוצאות דופן בסביבתן הטבעית. במקרה של הפוליטיקאית מאלסקה, התוצאה היא הצצה יוצאת דופן אל תוך משפחת פיילין.
We've had to change a lot of things that are traditionally the first lady's duties. Because he just won't do them. He won't pick out the centerpieces. He won't design the menus for the functions. Can you imagine that?
I don't appreciate...
Here in Alaska we call him the first dude because that's just more fitting for Todd Palin.
ובסופו של דבר אילן פרנק יכול לסכם בסיפוק. הוא זכה בפיס של הבמאים הדוקומנטריים.
Elan, you've got the video that everybody wants to see. Footage of home life with the governor shot this past spring before she was chosen as Senator McCain's running mate.
When I was 3 months old, my folks moved up.
Fox News obtained this exclusive interview with Governor Sarah Palin, shot earlier this year, just days before she gave birth to her 5th child.
You know what it is?
And he was the best basketball player in town.
Todd is just the quintessential Alaskan.
It's a family event.
She picks fish for me in the summertime, so ask her who's dominant.
He's the meanest, most dominant boss you'll ever be privileged to work for when we're out on the water.
Couldn't do it without my family, that network of support.
Thank you for letting her play.
Oh, yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Drive careful and
Yeah, we have school.
We're not going to do that.
She had served for 2 terms. Over the next 6 years, she'd take Wasilla by storm. Her dedicated, fierce, and no-nonsense approach led to the revival of her old high school nickname, Sarah Barracuda.
It's my favorite part of the day. It really is.
Hi, little kid.
Being young and inexperienced and a mother of small children has always been a criticism that has been leveled against her.
Yeah, I'm inexperienced, but how do you get experience? I guess you get on the job and get experience. And it has worked. It has worked because she's aggressive.
There was also reason to celebrate at home.
Say bye-bye.
I'll call you right back.
By 2001, Todd and then 37-year-old Sarah had welcomed 2 new additions to their family, daughters Willow and Piper.
I love it.
Today, as it was back then, the Palins remain very tight-knit.
If he's away at work, things get a little bit more hectic. But when he's home, he takes care of all the domestic stuff in the morning. You know, he braids Piper's hair and gets everybody with breakfast ready to go while I'm working.
But back in 2000, she fought hard and campaigned even harder.
Thank you so much.
But a mere 2,000 votes kept her from clinching the Republican Party's nomination.
I would be naive to think that it's as easy for a woman, I think, in this man's world of Alaskan politics. I think a woman has to work that much harder to prove herself, and it's a challenge.
The 38-year-old mother of 4 once again sought refuge and comfort in her husband.
New baby coming into this house, people have asked me, well, they asked me early on especially, how are you going to do it? Be governor while you have young kids? And I say, the same way every other governor has done it.
This is exclusive Fox News footage from last April showing a beaming Sarah shortly before she gave birth to her 5th child, Trig.
I feel great.
Yeah?
It's been extraordinarily comfortable and easy, this pregnancy. In fact, I didn't tell anybody I was pregnant until last month, and I hid it until last month, and then didn't even purposely really try to hide it. Just my abs were tight and I could hide it until this month. There was no way.
At this time, Sarah and Todd knew Trig would have special needs as a Down syndrome child.
There's some confusion. There's a lot of energy, a lot of activity, but thank the Lord, I have a very supportive family, a large family, tremendous amount of help all the time by grandparents, aunts and uncles. couldn't do it without my family, that network of support.
Alaska's first family had no idea that Mom was about to be thrust into the national spotlight.
What is Governor stuff, Piper?
I don't know.
Piper. Okay, tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A babysitter.
A babysitter. What do I do? What do you see me doing during the day?
Working on the computer.
Accomplishing what, though? What am I doing on the computer?
Checking email.
Sarah Palin began to catch national interest after taking down corrupt...
Nate, jump in there. Nate, jump in there. There we go. Mr. Glass. He's in charge of troopers and BPS and all that, but he's a good guy, and he loves you, and he's down here to make sure that our troopers are given the equipment they need to protect you.
What the governor and her husband Todd do at home is the same as any other working American family. Do your best to keep family time together.
Thank you for letting her play.
Oh, yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Todd, did Bristol call you?
I was out for a couple hours.
We're gonna lay that out for dinner, Todd. You don't have to put it away. This is real life.
Well, I've always dealt with pressure a couple of ways. One physically is I've always been real active in sports, even as an old pregnant lady today, like yesterday. You know, I had to get to the gym. I had to sweat. I had to work out some of the pressure and the stress that comes with the job naturally. So physically, that's what I do. I work out. I either jog or lift weights. Or
when I ran for office and asked people to give me the job as governor to elect me, I said, oh, by the way, I've got a family. Oh, he's going to love this, Piper. What is that?
What is it again? Disney Channel.
Disney, oh, so you can watch TV. See, they're inundated. Hollywood, Disney. That's what they think the world is.
He has
a
girlfriend.
Who's his girlfriend?
Frida.
Frida!
It gives a certain bit of credibility for any woman in the workforce at any job. But it tells little girls, you know, you can be whatever you want to be. And it's true.
I have helpers. I have these kids who are expected to help. She does have to do her homework, though.
Just another couple minutes and we can shoot a little bit of fast and then we get
So do you want a hamburger to go or?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Betsy, hungry?
Todd, the man the governor calls first dude, enjoys being Mr. Mom.
I think in today's society, you see more and more dads, you know, change diapers and switch roles. And, you know, for myself, when I wasn't on the slope for a short period of time and Sarah was working full-time and I had the kids, you know, that's the real job, motherhood. And so, you know, going back to work was a vacation.
Todd grew up where there was an expectation that he was going to help his mom, and he helped raise siblings also. He loves kids. He loves being a dad as much as I love being a mom.
Working women are dealing with families throughout this country. If I didn't make it home for dinner, my husband was there.
When this video was shot last April, Sarah was pregnant with her 5th child, Trig, a child who would have special needs.
You know what it is?
It's a boy.
You happy?
Are you? You better be.
No, I don't like boys. Kind of.
You like brothers. You love your big brother. When I had Piper 7 years ago, I was the mayor and the manager of a city here in Alaska, and I had her on March 19th, a Monday, and I was back at work on March 20th, the next day, Tuesday. Brought her to work with me, and brought her to work with me every day until she really started waking up and being an active little infant, and then of course worked out the daycare and the schedules. But if all goes well, I'll do the same thing this time. I will have this child and know that I can accomplish my job. I look forward to